Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been about a week since I've done an art video, and that is because I've been not doing as much painting. I'm currently in the process of my senior thesis where I'm photographing and mocking things up. But today I wanted to do a quick little speed paint for you, and I wanted to let you guys know that this video will be in multiple parts. Right now I want to do it in 2 parts, but I'm thinking it might have to be 3 based off of what I have planned for this. So I hope you enjoy watching and check back in the future to see the finished piece of this. So right now I'm currently just sketching. I sketched in my sketchbook, which you can see to the bottom left corner, and I did color comps there, and then I took it on my iPad and I digitally retouched it, and I printed that out, which I am now tracing over my light box onto watercolor paper. I do this so that the watercolor paper doesn't get too many like sketch and erase marks on it. I really enjoy sketching on watercolor paper, but it can't always handle it the best. And then I've started painting. For my background, eventually I want it to be like a spooky forest, but I want this whole entire piece to have a lot of pinks and blues in it, to be very purpley. So the forest background is this nice blue, I believe this is the ultramarine blue, and then I go over it with some pinks, and I'm gonna go over it some more. And then eventually I do her dress in this very light icy blue, and I do her cloak in this like dark purple. And none of these layers are quite done yet. I just wanted to get some work on it, and then I needed to flatten the piece because it was getting wrinkly, so I decided to cut the video here and show you guys the process that I had. So my thoughts for it are her and her dress are going to be very light, and the background is going to be varying degrees of medium tones, and then her hair and her cloak are going to be very dark. And so that was kind of what I was thinking when I was going through this. Earlier you could see my color comp in the bottom left corner, so you kind of understand what I was going to be doing in the future with it. I'm excited about this piece. I really wanted to be doing a watercolor piece. I recently was putting together my portfolio, and I realized I wanted another watercolor piece with a full or most of a figure in it. So I decided to sit down and paint that. And hopefully when we're done, I'll still like this piece and want to put it into my portfolio. Right now, I am liking it. There are a few small frustrations I'm having, but I think it's things I can fix as I work on it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you check back in soon. I do post every Monday and Thursday at least. Recently, I've been posting a little bit more. I hope you also don't mind that recently I've been posting some non-art videos. I've been really enjoying that, and it's something I've been wanting to do, so if you don't like it, you just don't have to watch it. Yeah, so I wanted to spend some time combining some other things that I love on this channel, but I never want to stop posting art. That's why I'm working on some speed paints for you guys. The vlogs are definitely going to be getting less in the future because I just don't have as much to vlog about now that my senior thesis is pretty much wrapped up. I think I'm gonna move into either every 2 weeks I do a vlog or once a month I do a vlog. We'll see what's most comfortable for me. So anyways, that's the video. I hope you check back in the future to see the next parts in this painting. Yeah, that didn't quite work out. I ended up the next day pulling out the watercolor piece again and trying to work on it, and it was bad. I knew what I wanted it to look like in the end, which was line art heavy, and when I started doing that, I just got frustrated, and then I started making really poor choices, and eventually I got to the point where it just looked quite bad. So I scrapped that. I was like, I haven't really been super happy from the start, so let me do this slightly different. So the next thing I did was I found a piece of art that I liked the colors in, and then I went and I practiced how I wanted my piece to look on a different piece. And so I worked on that for probably about an hour, and then I decided to call it quits on that piece because what I really wanted to focus on was finishing this piece. I do include the digital sketching that I did, which did come before the watercolor painting, and then I go straight into the piece. And so you'll see up in the top corner of the piece where I'm working another piece of artwork, and that's because I was taking the colors directly from that piece of artwork and using it in my piece. I am super happy with this outcome. Like, I wanted to have a piece in my portfolio that had most of a figure, and I wanted to eventually have a digital piece in my portfolio, and this piece is definitely going in there. I think before I put it in, I'm gonna make 1 or 2 small tweaks, and I think I'm gonna change the color of her necklace and possibly make the glow come out a little bit farther. But other than that, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I spent probably about 5 or 6 hours working on it. So I'm really happy that I figured out like my digital style, or at least a style in digital that I can have. I want to do another piece like this style. I just have to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing for that now. Now this is actually the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy and check back in. Yeah, sometimes you have a vision for something and it just doesn't turn out like that, and you gotta scrap it and then move on to the next thing. So I try to post every Monday and Thursday, book stuff on Monday, art stuff on Thursday. Please check back in. Bye.